is open.
Sit back, grab a cold one, and get ready for the news you didn't even know you needed.
From the frozen wasteland of western North Dakota to the tropical playground of Florida, it's time for tales of wonder and amazement.
Put the kids to bed and pour yourself a drink.
Lock the doors and close the blinds. Break out the cocaine and hookers.
It's time for Happy Hour News.
That's us. We're Happy Hour News.
Hey.
And do you know the Muffin Man? We got a little caught up on some Adam Lambert doing the Muffin Man song and Cher impersonation.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking good. That guy can fucking sing.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
sing. I'd never heard of him before, but
Well, he sings for Queen now.
I know that's what you told me, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known who Adam Lambert was.
Keep the stutters coming. I'm making that real.
I know. So we took last week off.
I was a tired motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you had calls the night before.
The morning of.
Yeah, the morning of. It's easy for you to say.
Well, yeah. I don't stutter. No, I had 2 calls back to back and up since 1:30, so there's no fucking way I was going to do this shit
Yep.
at all that night.
Yeah, we get by it. We got lots of stories, though, this week.
Well, we got a few. Because we're going to stick to our theme here, stupid games, stupid prizes, because we got a lot of fucking people doing some stupid shit out there.
There's just stupid shit happening every fucking place.
Well, and, you know, in the news recently, there's been a lot of unfortunate fucks.
Oh, yeah. Been a lot of stupid fucks.
Well, no, the unfortunate ones that are in the wrong place at the wrong time and they end up getting killed.
Yeah, well, just like for, God, just sorry, I went to the wrong house. Boom, boom, boom.
And another, some cheerleader gal from Texas stepped into the wrong car. She got shot.
Yeah, she thought she was getting into her car. She just made a mistake.
Some 6-year-old and her family were out walking, and the ball went into some guy's yard. They went and got it, and they got shot. Some people fucking went up the wrong driveway.
She got
turned around. They got shot.
Yeah, that little kid, that 13-year-old kid or however old he was, just happened to go to the wrong door, and he got shot.
What the fuck's going on?
Just gonna shoot everybody, I guess.
Well, okay, but what the fuck's going on? I mean, does this shit just happen recently, or is it just now that they're reporting on it?
No, it's just, I mean, it's been going on, but these just happen like boom, 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 like in
very consecutively, like all in a row.
Week, yeah.
I mean, it makes you scared not to go anywhere. It's like, fuck, man, I don't want to fucking, piss off the wrong person, or I'll get shot.
Well, yeah. I mean, Chuck, nobody even tried to piss anybody off.
It was just accidents.
Accidents.
Happenstance.
I mean, it wasn't an accident that the guy shot him. It was an accident on their part for just making a mistake. And
it just seems like it's happening really fucking often now.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's the only way to talk about it is, to fucking start getting into political bullshit, and we don't want to do that.
No, I don't think it's political.
Well, I mean, these people that did shooting obviously ain't packing a full fucking, load in their brain, right? Because it's sane people don't just automatically start fucking shooting people.
Well, no,
because they don't know who they are.
Just like that cheerleader, she got in the wrong car and saw somebody else in there. She freaked out and got into her car.
Right.
And then they fucking got out of their car, and she's like, I'm sorry. And all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. Her friend, well, I don't know if she got treated for minor injuries and released on the scene, but her friend got shot in the leg and ended up missing like part of her pancreas because she got shot in the fucking back too. It's like, all right, they made a mistake.
But sane people don't fucking do that shit, right?
No. And like that kid retrieving a basketball out of a yard.
Yeah, a little kid.
How the fuck? How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah. Hey, that 6-year-old's trying to attack me.
And
It's attacking.
wasn't there a pizza
garden
delivery at the wrong place, at the wrong house too, and they got shot?
The only pizza delivery one I saw was where the guy was getting ready to deliver a pizza, and a high-speed chase came by him, and the car kind of crashed out, and he tripped the
him up.
Yeah, so the cops could get him. Never dropped the pizza.
It's just, you end up at the wrong place at the wrong time, and you pay with your life, and that's
that's just
fucked.
Now you got to teach your kids don't go anywhere.
Well, that's what it's pretty much coming down to.
Just don't go outside.
At that old creepy guy's house named Sanchez. Don't walk on his lawn.
Get off my lawn.
That's fucking weird. I don't know. It's just weird. It just blows my mind that this kind of thing is just happening now, or maybe it's always been happening and they're just not reporting on it until now.
I think it would happen occasionally, but I think that it's happening more and more often. You know what I mean? It's just
weird. I don't know. I just can't wrap my fucking tiny brain around it.
Much like, the guy that was I can't remember his name because I don't pay that close attention. But
imagine that.
Down in Georgia, the guy just happened to be running down the street, right? And that guy and his son stopped him, chased him down with their pickup, and shot him, killed him.
Just because?
Yeah, well, they decided that because he's black and because he's running through their neighborhood at that time of day, then he obviously was up to no good.
Maybe he was jogging.
Well, I mean, he wasn't doing anything wrong. They just didn't like the idea of a black guy running through their neighborhood early in the morning.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you live where the wind hurts your face?
Yeah, well, that's just it. Wackos are too fucking lazy to live here, although we do have our share of wackos.
So, we got a comment. Tinsley says hi. Gotta say hi, Tinsley. The CEO of Happy Hour News is checking in on us, making sure we're doing our job.
That's right.
So, we gotta say hi, Tinsley.
You gotta toe the line.
Oh, let's put up a banner here. Visit the website, happyhournewsteam.com. We got a swag store. We got everything.
We got merch. We got links. We got links to other podcasts.
Yeah, that Sanchez doesn't listen to anymore.
No, not too much. I used to listen to podcasts a lot when I worked. But I tell you what, I spend most of my days over here chasing that baby of yours around. It'd be hard for me to listen to a podcast because I wouldn't be able to see him climbing up on the freaking counters.
You're the type of person that turns the music down to see where you're going,
That's right. I absolutely do, yeah.
Okay, well, our show tonight is titled Stupid Games, Stupid Prizes. I wanted to title it No Brains, No Headache, but, I guess they go hand in hand because we got some stories here that I just, maybe it's Murphy's Law or what is it, Darwin?
Oh, yeah, thinning the herd.
Culling the herd, just these people are meant to just teach us a lesson, in lack of better terms, The
Darwin Awards.
So,
making a better gene pool.
without further ado, oh, God. 13-year-old, all right? A 13-year-old gets trapped in a claw machine when he's trying to steal from it.
Yeah. He's trying to steal what? Stuffed animals.
Little plush toys well, that's the picture is little plush toys, but they do have those claw machines that have like fucking iPhones and fucking wads of cash.
Nice watches.
Yeah. A 13-year-old boy got stuck in a claw machine at Carowinds Amusement Park in Charlotte on Sunday afternoon. Park spokesman said that the boy was attempting to steal from the Cosmic XL bonus game when he got trapped. Carowinds medical professionals personnel helped him out of the machine after 15 minutes. He was given first aid and released to the Guardian.
Yeah. Well,
these machines...
I've seen where, like, a 4-year-old does it. It's kind of
the claw.
The claw.
Drink your whiskey.
Well, when a 4-year-old does it, it's cute. When a 13-year-old does it, it's just larceny.
But I don't get that he was just released.
Well, he's 13. What are you going to do? Can't lock him up.
Well, you go send him to fucking juvie. I mean, he was attempted fucking burglary.
I don't know, dude. If it would have been me when I was 13, yeah, I goddamn sure would have been locked up.
Oh,
Maybe he knows somebody, in government. Maybe he's the police chief's son or something.
So let's stick with another 13-year-old.
Okay.
This one's kind of dark, but a 13-year-old dies from an overdose after attempting a TikTok challenge. So, we got audio. Let's hear what they have to say. Then you can hear what we have to say.
I'm going to do everything I can to try and make sure another child doesn't go through it.
13-year-old Jacob Stevens died after 6 days on a ventilator.
The worst day of my life.
He overdosed on Benadryl after attempting a TikTok challenge. Family told me the challenge was to take 12 to 14 pills and it would create a hallucination. Jacob took more than that.
They kind of just all come at one time, and it was too much for his body.
Jacob's father, Justin Stevens, says the teen was at home with friends when he overdosed. He says Jacob's friends filmed him attempting the social media challenge when all of a sudden his body started seizing. Justin says he felt like time stopped when doctors told him his son would never wake up.
No brain stain.
Well, time did stop for him.
Time stopped, yeah.
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 I mean, all right. I like TikTok. It's got some pretty fucking
there's
interesting videos on there. I like the booby challenges.
I haven't seen any challenges. I just,
Well, they wouldn't label them as challenges. It's just they're trends.
Okay.
Like stick your titty out and see if anybody notices or something like that.
I've not seen any of those.
Well, you gotta search it. But well, I don't know. Maybe you do. But a Benadryl challenge. How many fucking Benadryl can you take? What the fuck is wrong with people?
There was the Tide Pod challenge, right?
What the fuck is that was
soap.
before
I know, yeah, but that
before my TikTok days.
Yeah, but that's what was one of them. Eating soap, right?
Soap,
eating
chemicals,
yeah. There was a couple more that were just like
the milk crate challenge.
Oh yeah, where you try to stand on a milk crate.
No, you try to run up a pyramid of milk
that's
crates
right, yeah.
before you fucking
you fall and
break your neck, yeah. or your fucking femur.
Well, but the thing is kids are watching it.
Impressionable.
Yeah,
they're impressionable,
and they're thinking because somebody else has done it, I won't get hurt. Right. That's what is running through their head. It's got to be safe, or they wouldn't tell you to do it. Because they don't have any life experience, to tell them.
Well, no, exactly. Well, that's social media for kids. They don't understand the repercussions, the long-term repercussions of social media. I mean, I saw this post on Facebook today that said, I think my friend Audrey posted it. She said, remember back when you were in like 7th or 8th grade, right? Something happened that was embarrassing. People made fun of you for a week, if that.
Yeah.
And then they moved on.
And they moved on to some other poor fucker, yeah.
Yeah, some other poor fucker. But now, you do something embarrassing, somebody films it, it turns into a meme, gets screenshotted, it gets fucking thrown around the fucking internet for fucking months or years at a time, and you never, ever fucking live it down.
It's not just the mean kids in science class. It's people, it's thousands upon thousands, possibly millions of people all over the world trashing you.
But this 13-year-old,
he's dead now.
He's dead, and he wanted. I don't know what he.
Well, he was
wanted to hallucinate.
Well, he was with his friends, so he wanted to impress his friends.
So any 13-year-olds should not be listening to us. But
if you have 13-year-olds,
you gotta talk to your kids. Don't. I mean, fuck, man. Make them do the booby challenge.
Or make them
something harmless.
That shit, things you put in your mouth and swallow can kill you.
You ingest any type of fucking chemical, anything. I mean, if you want to hallucinate, take acid.
Yeah, take a real drug.
Yeah, eat some mushrooms. And you heard that on Happy Hour News Team because
Or impress upon them that you're not going to be able to get anything good at the drugstore or at the grocery store or off of a store shelf.
no,
Nothing there is going to get you high, going to make you hallucinate. All it's going to do is harm you.
oh,
if
Carrie,
you don't take
Carrie
it.
makes a good point. 13-year-old girls should not be doing the booby challenge.
You're right.
Very good point.
Nobody under whatever the legal age is in your jurisdiction should be doing the booby challenge.
Yeah, but then I'm just saying something harmless where you're not going to fucking die, right?
Right.
It's not like, let's see how much alcohol we can ingest in a fucking 5-minute sitting, or let's see how many fucking cars we can dodge playing Frogger on the goddamn
Yeah,
interstate.
or how many? See if we can jump over a moving car. Or,
Yeah, that's something that could, do bodily harm, that could, kill you.
Well, that was another one of them things. They were like trying to jump over the car at the very last minute, and then there was one where they would like have the car idling down the road, and then they would get out and like dance beside the car.
Dance beside it.
Yeah.
Well, here's something.
Fuck.
If you don't even jump in front of a moving car, you're still going to fly in the air.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there was like several of them that got, lost their legs and shit.
Yeah. And then several that probably lost their fucking life.
Lost their life, yeah.
So, harmless TikTok challenges, I don't see a problem with where you're not going to,
Well, there are some states that are just basically outlawing TikTok. I think it was Idaho.
well, there's a lot of good videos on there. I've seen a lot of great fucking guitar players. I watched a lot of great fucking like America's Got Talent, fucking, all that, those talent things. If you don't want to fucking watch the whole show, there's good clips on TikTok. Other than that, it's, I haven't, I honestly have not seen the Benadryl challenge. I don't know.
I haven't seen any of these ones. All ones I see is like somebody dancing, doing some weird dance.
Oh, they do dances
in a
and-
most
Yeah.
inappropriate place. That's about the worst I've seen. But I mean, the only time I don't have TikTok, so I don't have that as straight TikTok. I get like the Facebook short
yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Some of them are
they're all shorts.
Yeah, some of them are like marked TikTok.
But then, they got some good Pawn Stars TikToks where people, if you don't want to watch an episode of Pawn Stars, you watch some TikToks on Pawn Stars, and there's some good ones, but then again, there's some fucking pretty shitty ones too. So,
Anyway, yeah. So
stupid games, stupid prizes, man. So,
very stupid. Okay, well, how about U.S. Marine attempts to treat rattlesnake bite with car battery?
how does this work?
It doesn't.
Well,
I mean, that's just it. It doesn't. The engine was started and repeatedly revved to 3,000 RPM for approximately 5 minutes. The patient lost consciousness with the first electrical charge. So this is another one of them wives' tales,
well, it's only 12 volts.
Yeah, but the amperage, it isn't the voltage that kills you, it's the amperage.
Oh, how many amps was it?
Well, a car battery can be up to 200 amps. Half an amp will kill you.
Okay.
But when you're bitten by a snake, it's easy to panic and do something inadvisable. Take, for example, the man who cut off his finger following a snake bite, only to be told that it was not necessarily at all, as the snake in question was not that toxic.
Okay, he cut his finger off.
This is a different guy cut his finger
Oh,
off.
no, I'm
They're-
just saying. This guy cut his finger
Yeah.
off after a snake bite.
After
So
a
this
snake bite.
snake bit his finger. Does he not realize how fast blood pumps through the body?
Evidently not.
Okay.
I mean,
was gonna say, oh, a snake bit me. Got a knife? Anybody got a knife? Anybody got a cleaver? By that time, your blood's already circulated probably 3 times.
you know how it is, though. People have these cures, right? If something happens, do this, or something happens, do that. Well, this guy thought, he just put 2 and 2 together. He says, well, the snake bit me there. I'll cut off my finger, and then the venom can't get to the heart, which is already in your system.
It's already in your system. It's already probably been through your heart twice by the time you even thought about that stupid
your
cure.
pocket knife open.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Huh? Oh, maybe, that's, like they say, suck out the venom. Do not
No, you
suck
don't
out
suck
the
out the
venom.
venom, yeah.
That does no good.
I remember when I was in Boy Scouts, I had a snake bite kit. It had these rubber, little suction cups. And you were supposed to, it came with a little razor blade, and you were supposed to make an X over the snake bite, and then take these suction cups and stick them on there. And supposedly it was going to.
They don't make them
poison
anymore, huh?
No, they don't make them
Yeah,
anymore.
because it doesn't fucking work.
They came with a tourniquet, and the whole works. Yeah.
Well, a tourniquet might,
It'll
slow
slow it down.
slow the process. But here's the thing: is by the time you get the tourniquet on, it's already in your system.
And when a snake bites you, it's not biting you like just at the surface. Some
No.
things are going way in.
It's going in, and
Yeah.
they're injecting your ass.
So anyway, no matter how panicky you get, it's inadvisable to hook yourself up to a car battery and electrocute yourself for a full 5 minutes, as one bizarre case report makes abundantly clear.
So how did he hook himself up to the battery?
Well, I don't know.
With jumper cables? Did he like hook them onto his nipples or something?
In the report,
Is that possible?
In the report titled "Failure of Electric Shock Treatment for Rattlesnake Envenomation," doctors detail how a man from Arizona tried the unusual method after being bitten by his pet rattlesnake for the 15th time.
He didn't learn after the first
Well, he's
14th. Huh?
probably immune to it after 14.
He's not a fucking mongoose.
No, but I mean, people do build up a resistance to rattlesnakes if they get bit repeatedly.
Okay. Prove it.
I've read several articles about guys.
You read several half
that-
articles.
that handle rattlesnakes.
You-
I watched a TV show, man.
You-
In the report, the team notes that applying high voltage, low current electric shocks to rattlesnake bites has been touted as a concept before receiving a moderate amount of coverage in the media. Evidence in favor of electrocuting snake bite wounds was anecdotal,
I don't get how that
and
would
it
work.
was ineffective when tested on animals.
Well,
Well,
I just don't get how electricity would, nullify the fucking venom.
Probably something like muscle spasm to push the venom out. I don't know. Prior to reading about the technique, the 28-year-old snake owner had treated his rattlesnake bites with antivenom.
Well,
but
that makes a lot more sense than a fucking car battery.
but had reacted badly and gone into anaphylactic shock. This time,
He was
when
allergic to the venom or something.
evidently. This time, when he was bitten on the face by his
Oh shit!
by his lip,
He was trying to
had
give it
an
a kiss, huh?
alternative treatment ready. Based on their understanding of an article in an Outdoorsman magazine, the patient and his neighbor had previously established a plan to use electric shock treatment if either was envenomated. Jesus. Bit. Yeah. The team write in the case report.
Okay, case reports highlighted. We gotta check that out later.
All right. The patient was placed in supine next to a car, and a spark plug wire was attached to his upper lip by a wire with a small clip at each end.
A
We're
spark
talking
plug
a
wire.
lot more than 12 volts. It could
So
be
right at the fucking spark plug.
a spark plug wire.
Yeah,
Yeah, off the distributor.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like 10,000 volts.
I thought he might have hooked jumper cables to his nipples or something.
Yeah. Spark plug wire.
We got
was
an
attached
angry
to his-
face emoji on our podcast from the wife.
Oh, no.
What the hell?
With a small clip at each end. The engine was started and repeatedly revved up to 3,000 RPMs for approximately 5 minutes. Patient lost consciousness with the first electrical charge.
With the price of gas, why would anybody rev
I
their
know.
shit up for 3,000 RPMs for 5 minutes?
Jeez, that's almost as much as it takes to get to frickin' Dickinson from here.
15 minutes later, an ambulance arrived on scene and found him unconscious and incontinent of stool. So he shit himself.
He shit himself, yeah.
Low blood pressure, slow breathing, swelling. Images of the man swelling can be viewed here. Hey, click here. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't look swollen. Oh!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, his eyes are all black and blue.
He's got coon eyes.
Yeah, you come to happyhournewsteam.com.
.com. And you will...
By Tuesday, we'll have it up. Hopefully this
Holy
weekend.
shit.
Yeah, he done got fucked up, buddy. They got him intubated and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, after being airlifted to the hospital, he spent the next 4 days under close supervision while being not hooked up to a car battery, treated for the bite and subsequent electrocution. After further treatment for serum sickness from the antivenom, he was released, though he returned to the hospital for reconstructive surgery after losing tissue on his upper lip. Were he hooked on the fucking battery terminal?
Despite many attempts, investigators in the United States have been unable to demonstrate any beneficial effect from electrical shock treatment, even when applied under ideal conditions. Well, oh my God.
Yeah.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes,
Really
huh?
stupid prizes.
Holy
shit. Oh, we were going to look at the
Yeah.
case report. Let me see if I can find it, get back to it.
Well, let's do one more stupid game, stupid prizes before the short intermission here. I don't know, man. Couple beheads themselves with homemade guillotine in ritual sacrifice.
Yeah, this is in India.
Of course it is. I wonder if the guillotine was a kite string.
Oh, yeah.
An Indian couple has allegedly died by suicide using a guillotine-like mechanism to decapitate themselves in a sacrificial ritual. 38 and his wife 35 both died by decapitation after using a homemade blade mechanism in a hut on their farm in western state of The couple first prepared a fire altar before putting their heads under a guillotine-like mechanism held by a rope. What?
An iron blade fell on them, severing their heads, which rolled into the fire.
Fire is considered sacred in Hinduism and played a significant role in several worship rituals. The couple apparently designed the device used in their beheading in such a way that their heads would roll into the fire. Come on, baby, light my fire.
So evidently they just they couldn't, I mean, they knew they were going to get reincarnated, so they figured we got fucked this time.
Reincarnated?
Reincarnated, yeah.
When I worked at the metal shop here in town, old Leo Olson used to come in and get some scrap metal all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, Leo, what are you going to do with all this the steel you're getting? He goes, I'm making a guillotine for the wife. Yeah. Good people. Family members reported to tell police that the pair had offered prayers in the hut every day for the last year. Ritual human sacrifices are not unknown in India, where official data shows that were more than 100 reported cases between 2014 and 2021. You know what? That's not that many in that time span.
No.
For India, ritual sacrifices.
Well, the ones
that would be a headline here
that got reported.
Here in the United States. That would be a fucking headline.
Yeah.
In India, it's like,
Yeah. They lose more than that on one of those kite festivals.
You win stupid prizes when you play stupid games.
Yep.
Here at Happy Hour News Team, shit won't be the same. And you know what? It's going to be that time of year again. Let's advertise this shit.
Are you tired of working in the heat, having a swamp in your butt crack? Ever wonder if there's a way to get relief? Well, wait no more, friend. Introducing new Man Ponds, a great new product from the guys who brought you vaginal Botox, a simple sanitary answer to the greasy, sweaty, crack flood that comes with summer heat. Just insert Man Pond between your cheeks, and the ultra-absorbent lithium crayon space-age material will soak up all that excess crack sweat. Now a new Ocean Breeze, Potpourri, and fresh caught tuna scent. Man Pond from Gig Incorporated.
I never noticed a little headline on the side that said for guys that act like little bitches. Yeah. So do we got a Florida man?
Yeah, we got a couple of them.
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to get it so I can read this article without having to join their fucking club.
That's New Jersey. That's not Florida.
I know.
Let's get a Florida man.
Okay, we did that one.
Yeah.
Woman charged with attempted murder for beating her grandma Oh, no, that's not Florida.
Are you?
That's Louisiana. Hold on. That's New Jersey. That's Texas. There we go. Drunk man causes chaos after breaking into Naples Police Department.
Naples. Is that
Naples.
in Florida?
Naples, Florida.
We got Florida man. You know, the more I hear that Florida Man song, I think I'm going to learn that on guitar.
Think so?
And then one day, I'm going to play it instead of playing the song. I'll be like, we got Florida Man, and I'll fucking have the guitar here, and I'm going to play it.
Well, but not to change the subject, but I'm going to. I caught first episode of the new Florida Man TV series.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's hokey. It's a detective show.
Florida's fucking hokey.
Yeah, it's just a detective show.
Is it hokey cokey?
It's hokey cokey.
And Shelby asked me today, she's like, well, when's your birthday? So I told her. She's like, oh, yeah, that's the day after mine. She goes, you know what I'm getting you for your birthday? I'm like, what? She goes, I'm going to get you a can of that Florida Man beer. And I'm like, oh, it's going to taste like fucking sweat and tobacco chew spit.
Alligator piss.
Alligator piss. I'm excited to try it, though.
Cool. Joseph Moulton, 36, jumped the fence of the south parking lot and went inside an unlocked patrol cruiser where he sat for a few minutes until he saw people come outside. Moulton hid in the bushes and then took action once the coast was clear. According to the police report, Moulton used the nozzle of a water hose and shoved it underneath the west door before turning the water on, causing at least an inch of flood damage.
Okay, what's this headline?
Drunk man causes chaos after breaking into Naples Police Department.
Okay. Was he naked?
I don't know yet. Moulton explored his way to the men's locker room and made himself at home by taking a shower. So at some point in time, yeah, he was naked, and helping himself to some clothing. Bill Tyndall, who is a Naples resident, said Moulton was a very ballsy guy for causing trouble inside the police station.
Ballsy.
Pretty bizarre, Tyndall said. Moulton took a uniform shirt, pants, and a cap and a bulletproof vest worth $900. The police report also described that he's defecated on the woman's bathroom floor and dumped a police radio into the toilet. It wasn't until Moulton made his way to the nearest 7-Eleven that police became aware of Moulton's actions. One employee called the police after finding Moulton suspicious and believed him under the influence. Naples police were able to locate Moulton and arrest him. During his interview, he admitted being under the influence and not recalling what he did. He's being charged with grand theft and 2 counts of burglary.
Well, you know what?
They're not commenting at the moment, though.
Of course not. That's a shitty Florida Man story, Sanchez.
Well, it's a Florida man story. The other one was about a school where they let the kids run the goddamn asylum.
Asylum.
Or Miami woman tries to run over ex, gets shot at, then sets her own car on fire.
I think that would be a better story.
That's a better story. Miami-Dade County, Florida.
We got a Florida woman
from Miami's Little Havana neighborhood is facing a series of felony charges after Miami-Dade police accused her of bizarre series of crimes, beginning with a stolen pressure washer and ending with a burning Mazda in a farmer's field.
Okay, a pressure washer. I'm thinking something else. Never mind.
Okay. Police arrested Ives Alberto, 27, on Tuesday, but according to an arrest report, the series of crimes began February 24th in the Palmetto Estates area of southwest Miami-Dade. According to the report, just before 3 a.m. on that day, Alberto went to her ex-boyfriend's house on southwest 156th Street, entered his yard without permission, and began to drag a pressure washer belonging to a second victim to her blue Mazda CX-5, which was parked down the street.
Okay.
Due to previous altercations, Alberta's boyfriend decided to call for police assistance. While he and the other victims were outside checking for any damage to the vehicles on the driveways, as similarly caused to another vehicle by Alberto in the past.
Does she have the pressure washer turned up too high?
No, but she had been there and keyed their cars before.
Oh.
They were looking for damage, see what kind of damage she had done on her way out.
Maybe
with
she was
pressure
trying to
washer.
just wash cars, doing a good deed.
Yeah, he observed a vehicle driving at a high rate of speed down the street, abruptly turns onto his driveway. According to police, she was behind the wheel, driving her Mazda straight at the pair. Her ex took out a gun and began firing at the vehicle multiple times in fear of his life. The report states Alberto reversed and then put her car in drive again, purposely crashing into a gray Toyota Corolla used by the second victim before driving off. That victim told police that she had vandalized her vehicle in a similar manner in the past, but she chose not to report to the police, according to the report.
Shelly's tuning in. Cheers, fuckers.
Hey, Shelly.
Thanks for tuning in. Still waiting for some more drunkle.
Early the next morning, an officer on agriculture patrol saw Alberto's Mazda on fire in an open field near the intersection of Southwest 138th Terrace.
So how did the car start on fire?
According to the second police report, Alberto had reported the vehicle stolen hours after the February 24th incident. She told Miami police that her insurance company that the car had been stolen from her home on 8th Avenue sometime between the evening of the 23rd and the morning of the 24th.
Get to the juicy stuff.
Surveillance videos, however, showed Alberto driving the Mazda during the February 24th incident, and cell phone data obtained by the police department put her in the same farm field where the car was. They arrested her at her workplace, a mortgage company in Coral Gables, Tuesday afternoon. She was taken to the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center jail on 2 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count each, felony criminal mischief, tampering with evidence, second-degree arson, burning to defraud an insurer, filing false insurance claims,
So after all that hubbub that you just said, what the fuck happened?
She was jealous of her boyfriend and his new girlfriend.
So
she had gone over there before.
She set his car on fire?
No, she set her car on fire.
What the fuck does that prove?
Well, because she thought in her head that she could say it was stolen and that she didn't do any of this stuff. Whoever stole her car did all this stuff with her car. And then it was going to end up burned out in the field, and then she'd burn up all whatever evidence was in there.
And collect the insurance.
And, collect the insurance and then just be able to get away scot-free. Nobody would be able to charge any.
And then her boyfriend is still fucking another gal.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
that makes no
probably
goddamn
lucky
sense.
he didn't shoot her or hit her when he shot at her in the driveway where she was trying to run his ass over.
He probably should have shot her.
I think he tried.
Well, he probably should have succeeded. He needs to go back to the firing range.
I reckon.
All right. You know, I get some of what this next story is. I get it. You know, if you can't really, you're fucking, right? You know, people fuck, right? People fuck.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah. You've never done it.
Not me.
But people fuck.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get pregnant.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can take care of the kid.
Sometimes you can't.
And sometimes you can't.
Right.
They have a fucking drop box.
They've got them everywhere.
Like you're dropping your keys off to the mechanic.
Exactly.
For babies.
For babies. You just heard of this? It's been going on for a few years now. Here's the deal. Here's the thought process.
I find this really weird. I mean, it's a good thing for the baby, I guess, unless it's on a Friday and they're not open for the weekend.
Well, there's where the baby's dropped off. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're in there.
There's no video cameras. There's no.
Okay.
What there is there's an alarm that goes off when the baby gets put in the container. The container it's supposed to be completely safe for the baby, right?
Is it like a fucking bank teller chute where they suck it up into a tube?
That I can't say.
Well, what if there's more than one customer that night?
Well, they're there within a couple of minutes.
I mean, okay, you drop a baby off,
Right. No, it just
and then another gal comes along, puts another baby in there.
that's
I
not,
mean-
that's not the way it works.
Oh, wow.
It's,
Dude.
It's like a lockbox. All right.
It's a drop box. It's like
Right.
a keys. Like you drop your keys off for the mechanic, you put them in a
Right.
fucking box, and that's the end of your keys. This is for babies.
for babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have them too.
Well, I guess. I mean, from
Well, I
this
mean, the
from
thing
this
is-
picture,
To-
it looks like a goddamn key drop box.
Through our lives, how many times have we heard about babies getting found in dumpsters?
Yeah, that's not a
Or,
good thing.
or babies getting found behind the, or in the bathroom at a school, or tried to get flushed down a toilet.
Well, those are usually the ones that end up falling out, and they didn't even know they were pregnant.
Yeah, they knew they were pregnant.
But a drop box for
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
All right, let's read this story.
All right, Bloomington.
Oh,
Indiana.
Fuck, man, I thought it'd be Minnesota. I was like, holy fuck, Bloomington,
I'm
Minnesota.
sure they have them in Minnesota too. I think they got them here in North Dakota. It was basically set up for two reasons. One for the
And anonymity.
but for the mothers that had the baby and are just totally freaked out, and they gives them an opportunity to a way out without harming the baby. All right.
Well, yeah, because the baby did nothing
it's
wrong.
The second deal was women who find themselves pregnant and to avoid them having to get an abortion,
But a drop box.
because it's a long involved product to put a kid up for adoption.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And I guess this is like a no strings attached type
Right.
of
Yeah. No, it's one and done.
type of thing. Is one. It's just like your keys.
Yeah,
And,
one
I
and
mean,
done.
if you forgot some
Except you
shit
don't
in your
get, except with this, you don't get your keys back.
well, if you forgot something in your car and you drop your keys in the fucking box, it's like fuck. What do I do
Yeah,
now?
but you can have an extra set of keys.
You can't have an extra baby.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean, not
I
unless you
guess.
had twins, you just don't want both of them. But I guess
That's kind of fucked
yeah,
up
I
too. Damn.
Anyway, Bloomington, Indiana. A newborn was safely surrendered to a safe haven baby box in Indiana that was installed less than 4 months ago.
Ooh, that's highlighted.
That makes
Keep reading.
the fourth baby in Indiana to have placed in a safe haven baby box this year.
You know what?
What?
I clicked on that highlight. You know what it took me to?
No.
Help bring baby boxes to Florida.
I smell a commercial.
Oh, we got an ad for you guys next week, people. Florida baby boxes. All right, keep going.
All right. I'm so thankful this parent chose a safe option for their child. We may never know the reason they used this baby box, but we do know how much they love their infant. Kelsey, who was abandoned as an infant, is making her life's mission to end infant abandonment and advocate for the safe haven law. The baby box has heating and cooling elements to provide
Oh,
comfort
shit.
for the infant, along with the silent alarms to notify first responders. The newborn is attended to within 5 minutes, medically evaluated at the hospital, and adopted within 30 to 45 days. All right, now
Not bad.
now I got
That's
a
good
question
track
about
record.
this. How many other kids that have been up for adoption for years? You know what I mean?
They need to make bigger
These-
baby
these-
boxes.
These kids are just, I know, but these babies are sliding right in front of them.
Well, they need to make bigger baby boxes and put these fucking adolescents in a goddamn bank teller tube.
For 3 kids at a whack, right?
No, just put these fucking 10, 12-year-olds in a fucking bank teller tube and they'll be on their way. But I get it. Babies,
Right, yeah.
they're helpless.
Right. They're helpless.
They can't, really do shit.
According to the organization, a total of 6 infants have been surrendered so far in 2023, and a total of 28 have been surrendered since the inception of Safe Haven baby boxes in 2017. Women in crisis are trusting the organization that removes shame from a complicated decision to lovingly surrender an infant. Safe Haven baby boxes said in a news release.
God, that just sounds fucked up.
Sounds like a hell of a weird fucking business to be.
Yeah. Hey, Could you imagine? I mean, how long you say this has been going on?
Well, since this company's been doing it since 2017.
Could you imagine us in 2010? Like, hey, Sanchez,
Oh yeah, let's start a company that
let's you know that key drop box for your mechanic.
let's make them for
Let's make it
babies.
for babies.
Hey, that's about the time I got my brand new table saw too.
That's not a good comparison.
Yeah, no, I mean we could use that to make the boxes.
Yeah, nice
Could've gone
cover.
into business.
Nice cover. Do you think that would have held water? Let's make baby boxes. And,
No, we would have been under some kind of fucking federal investigation or some shit like that.
well, we could still make an ad for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, we could probably still get into business if we wanted to.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At some point in time, it would go reverse on us, and you'd end up with like a baby or something.
Wife
Sorry.
says the adoption process needs improvement here in the U.S.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking the whole stigma of, especially single women, single young poor women getting pregnant. That whole the way,
you know what?
the
You
way
know what
society
advice?
looks at that.
You know what
needs to change.
advice I got to tell those single young
Yeah.
poor women? Quit fucking.
Well, they're not going to,
Well, I know that's the only thing I
Yeah.
can say because you know what? If you're not fucking, you're not getting pregnant.
or
Or
come on,
if you
say
don't
it.
want a gut, put it in the butt. There you go. If you white single young women want to have sex, anal's a way to go. If you don't want to have a baby, or oral,
Sure,
anal
yeah.
or oral, you
Or
could
9
still,
rubbers.
or you could still be a virgin and have plenty of butt sex or oral sex.
Yeah, see, I don't know if how that works. You know.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't, because I think once you've been penetrated, it doesn't matter where, you're no longer a virgin. You know?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I mean, what if you're missing an eye? You could skull
Well, here's
fuck the
deal.
shit out of them.
So, let's say it's if you take it in the butt, you are a virgin. Is the guy who stuck it in there a virgin?
No,
Yeah. So see, that's fair. That's not fair.
no, life isn't fair,
No,
Sanchez.
I know.
You know this.
Yeah. If it was fair, I'd still be 25 years old.
Well, you are times 3.
Yeah. No, not quite times 3.
Oh, okay.
Times 2.5.
So baby boxes. I know.
Yeah.
You know, I get it, but it's just seems weird. I don't know. I don't think. I'm a guy though, so I guess that's why I think this way. Is I would never be stuck with a baby that
Right.
I'd have to put in a drop box.
Right. You would never be able to find yourself in that kind of position.
No. So I don't understand it, but I do understand that some women do get put in that position. But I wonder, you know, is there any hindsight with them? Is there any regret or wonder what if?
I'm sure there's tons. I
And
mean,
it's just
those are lifelong decisions. I mean,
that's that. Well,
know.
lifelong in both ways for the kid and for her.
life changing. Now, you know, if the gal's just lazy and doesn't want to have to be bothered with the kid, well, then the kid's lucky that the kid got, you know, an opportunity at least to go with somebody that wanted a kid. You know, if
Carrie says oral or otherwise is still sex, no longer a virgin. But the hymen's not broken.
that just means this is you're buying a floor model.
A demo.
Yeah, demo.
A demo version.
Demo version. It's low mileage.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a good idea, but it just kind of sits weird with me because I'm a guy.
And you've got older world values. You know, I mean, you were brought up in a world that would have seen this as something horrendous.
Well, just
You know, because
some not really horrendous. I don't think it
well,
would have been
used to
weird.
It used to be the meme even before memes, but the meme was leaving a child on a doorstep, you know, or a child at a fire station. That's gone on, you know, for years, probably for millennia, is the doorstep
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, the fire station is what I've heard growing
Yeah.
up. Is we'll leave you at the fire station.
Yeah.
And I was old enough to know that. And I was like, well, that's not right.
Yeah. But, when I was a kid, it was, the thing about going to your door and finding a baby on your doorstep, in a basket. Please take care of my baby. Ah.
Child in an orphanage. I mean, that's
Of course, the media, like popular culture really hasn't treated orphanages very well.
because orphanages have not treated children very well.
Historically, yeah. But I'm sure there are some orphanages somewhere that were decent.
You don't hear about them.
Well, you don't, yeah, because they weren't, like freaking.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
And, weird. All right, one more story, Sanchez.
All right.
Bring it to us. What do we got?
You know who Yee is,
Oh,
right?
fuck him. The next story.
He's got a school.
No, we got this. We got this.
There's no classes on the second
I don't
floor.
give a fuck. Woman injects crushed black widow to
This
get
happened
high.
a long time ago.
All right, stupid game, stupid prizes, right?
Yep.
Woman injects crushed black widow to get high. Has a bad time.
Has a bad time. What kind of idea is that?
Well, it's a bad idea.
That's right.
But here's the thing. Okay, you dehydrate a black widow, put them in your dehydrator.
Right.
Crush them up
Yeah,
in a
that's
powder.
Yeah.
Then you rehydrate with water so you
Right.
can inject it.
Right.
What?
Then what?
Then what?
Yeah.
I mean, a woman who crushed up a black widow spider, injected it into an effort to get high in the 1990s, ended up having a very bad time when the arachnid's venom kicked in. The unpleasant trips saw her spend a few days in ICU with breathing difficulties, muscle cramping, and possible anaphylaxis. That means she went into shock, folks.
Right.
The unusual case reported in 96, correspondence of the Annals of emergency medicine detailing the events following a 37-year-old woman's decision to inject a mixture of crushed up whole black widow spider and 10 milliliters of distilled water.
At least you used distilled water.
I was just going to say something like that. I don't want no chlorine in my
fluoride. I don't want no fluoride.
She would later tell doctor, well, here's the plus side. She survived because she later told doctors, oh, fuck, that the injection was intended to get her high, but instead she ended up at the emergency room with several muscle cramps an hour later. The cramping was worse than her abdominal, thighs, and back, and came with an unsettling side order of headaches and anxiety. What the fuck do you expect? You crushed up a fucking black widow.
Oh my God, what have I done?
You like tried making crack widow, right? It's crack widow.
Crack widow, yeah.
Then you inject it into your fucking veins.
I think she probably should at least try smoking it first,
Or snorting it.
Or snorting it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, we're mainlining this bastard.
She's hardcore.
Yeah.
Fuck. Her extreme pain was treated with morphine. Oh, yeah.
It was all a ruse.
Let's all trade one vice for another.
It's all one ruse to get the morphine.
But she soon began to experience, well, maybe the morphine and the Black Widow fucking shit fucking combined and did not like each other. And she fucking had some fucking breathing difficulties, ended up in the ICU and said, what the fuck? What? My brain hurts from even reading about these fucking stupid people trying to do some stupid shit.
Yeah, her blood pressure went up to 188 over 108.
Is there a video?
I do not.
Is anything highlighted that we can fucking link to happyhournewsteam.com?
There is a something about some Spider-Man. 3 boys from Bolivia learned the hard way that with great power comes great fevers, tremors, and muscle pains. They tried
tried pulling off a human Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They wanted to be
ages 8, 10, and 12.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's not only internet, people. It's movies.
Movies, popular culture.
Pop culture. And they wanted to blame all this shit on video games back in the day. Remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's back. They started back when it was like fucking Atari, like Frogger. You
well,
know?
I played Frogger. I was high on mushrooms.
Yeah. It's the fucking video games, man.
I looked up and down the street. I'm like, we can do this.
We can do this. The cars went by.
They did, and I went. And I made it across, obviously, because I'm still here talking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend doing it. I don't recommend crushing up a Black Widow trying to get high. I don't recommend probably 85% of the shit we talked about
Oh
tonight.
yeah. No, don't use us as an excuse to fucking do anything, please.
I'd say
Everybody,
fucking,
you're all on your fucking own.
you're on your own, but I'd say use us as a deterrent.
Yeah.
Even though we survived doing this stupid shit. Not the stupid shit we talked about tonight.
Yeah.
But a lot of
A
stupid
lot of
shit.
stupid shit we've done.
Just use your fucking heads, people. I mean, do you want to be around tomorrow to talk about the stupid shit that you survived?
That's right. You do.
Do not take a shit ton of Benadryl
No.
just for a challenge. Do not eat fucking Tide Pods just for a challenge. Do not crush up a Black fucking Widow
And inject it into your
inject
veins.
it and mainline the motherfucker trying to make crack Widow.
If you get bit by a snake, don't fucking electrocute yourself.
Or even chop off the limb that was fucking bitten.
Yeah.
Because by the time you think about what you want to do after panicking, because panicking makes your heart fucking pump faster, which means your blood is pumping faster, which means
And
that
you're
the
probably
fucking
hyperventilating, so you're not getting enough
the
oxygen.
venom is already fucking through your system. You need to fucking calm the fuck down
Yep.
and call somebody, not me or Sanchez.
Especially not me.
Oh, fuck. We got Carrie. Carrie loves a good fungi.
Yeah.
You know, I am a fun guy.
Yeah, you're a fun guy, Shanny.
Oy.
Oy. So anyway, just
times
before we
tonight.
go, I just want everybody to know that Black Widow venom is 15 times more venomous, more destructive than rattlesnake venom.
And they're fucking 150,000 times smaller than a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
You know what? We don't have to worry about Black Widows up here where the air hurts our face. Unless
We've got Black Widows there. I've seen some when I worked at the high school.
we got brown recluse.
Yeah, we got recluse, some fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is worse than a Black Widow.
People out there. We have stories for next week. We didn't get to them all night.
We fucking got barely any of them.
Well, I got to the ones I wanted to because, you know, you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. Or
You lose.
no brains, no headache.
That's right.
And we'll end up talking about your ass here in a future broadcast.
So my name's Sanchez. and
Tune in Tuesday.
Shanny Pants.
Yeah. And we'll have some music for you. Peace.
Bye.